what I think is one of the best products that we offer at QVC. And I know this because I've owned it in my home from the first day that they brought it to QVC. Nearly 19 years ago, Campanelli started on QVC, and this was their first product. But when they first brought this in, you got 2 cans. Nope. You just got 2, and you paid $24.98 for it. Now we're going to offer you 3 cans for only $27.48. This is remarkable stuff. It's like spraying eraser on your floor. I'm going to tell you right now, I own this product. I use it. It has saved my bacon more times than I can count. I spilled coffee all over my bedside table one morning, and this took it out of the bed, the mattress, the sheets, the carpet, even that really plasticky material that they staple gun into the box spring. It took it out of the stitching. I sprayed it on, left the room, and came back, and it was gone. This stuff is remarkable. I'm going to get in the camera a few times during this presentation, but first let's welcome back Chris Campanelli.
Hey, buddy.
One of the brothers Campanelli who brings this product. The first one you ever brought to QVC.
First one we ever brought to QVC almost 20 years ago. This is our 19th year, and I mean, since then it's just kind of a rocket ship, right? And the reason why we came up with this product was because when you go to the grocery store, this is the only alternative.
The dreaded red bottle that doesn't work.
Well, because you have to get on your hands and knees, and you have to get a scrub brush, and then you have to go and blot and hope that the stain comes up. And then ordinarily, when you look a couple days later, the stain reappears, right? Well, the reason that happens is because there's a lot of soaps in those products. Our product is so very different. So we wanted to come up.
Aim,
right,
spray, and walk away.
That's it. So the whole idea was we changed the formulas, that works, and then we changed the delivery system. If you allow me, I'll let you show you.
Please show us how it works.
So what we're going to do is when you get this at home, shake up the can.
And what do you have on the carpet here, Chris?
So this could be like a pet stain, right? So a pet pee and stuff like that, or if the dog tracks any mud or something in, right? Yeah. Watch, standing up and shooting from the hip. What we're going to do is we're going to just take little circular motions, because what's in here is we have a foaming agent that lifts and separates the stain from the carpet fiber. David, watch this. I'll go back and forth and leave a line of demarcation there. You can see where that was.
And when that dries, you take your vacuum over it and it vacuums up any residual.
That's right.
This is like spraying eraser on your floor. When I spilled coffee all over my bedside table, the bed, the mattress, the box spring, the carpeting, I didn't know if it was going to take it out of the stitching of that really cheap material they staple gun to the box spring. So I sprayed it into the stitches, and then I went downstairs to check email. Came back upstairs and went, oh my gosh, it's gone.
Gone.
It's just like it disappeared. Do you see any stains here left? No, because this stuff is amazing. When you get this at home and you try it, if it's not everything we say it is, return it.
Send it back.
Send it back for a full refund of your purchase price. So what I call that is no risk shopping.
I agree.
This stuff is magic. It has saved my bacon more times than I can tell you. My word. This stuff is great.
So I'm going to show you the difference between the product that you can get at the grocery store and our product. This is permanent marker, and I put 2 little kind of lines on this brown carpeting here.
Okay.
So ordinarily what you do is you go get that red bottle that you see at the store. You get on your hands and knees, you spray this on there, right? You get the scrub brush out, you scrub it, right?
It gets all foamy.
Gets all foamy because they're filled with soaps, and then you have to blot it, and look, a little bit comes out, but the stain is still there, right? So ours is so very different. Standing up and shooting from the hip.
Watch this.
Right, so just a little bit of the foam. You see how the foam is lifting and separating the stain from the carpet fiber? A little bit of foam goes a long way. This is now 100% gone. And so what we'll do is we'll go over this other guy here. You're going to see this start to get really foamy because we're punching through those soaps, but you can still see how this is lifting up the stain, and when that is gone, that stain will also be gone. So what we did is we used this, but then went over it with ours and got rid of that stain.
Let this dry and then go over it with your regular vacuum.
That's
You're
right.
going to pull up any crystals that have then formed, but your stains will be gone. I can tell you now, we have taken orders for 1,500 sets are gone.
Okay.
This does not surprise me at all. You have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. So when you get this at home, if it's not everything that we say it is, return it. But I'm telling you, if you've tried everything but this, you've not tried everything.
And I agree, right? Because what's the alternative, David, right? Is to buy something that requires you to get on your hands and knees, which quite frankly, as I get older, I don't want to do anymore.
Thank you.
Right?
Me neither.
My dad had a bad back. He could not get on his hands and knees physically to do that. Had two knee replacements. So this allowed him to now be the professional. It allowed him to take the product to the stain directly instead of getting on your hands and knees, instead of getting a scrub brush, instead of doing the hokey pokey and hoping that it works.
And now over 2,000 are gone.
Oh, wow.
This is going quickly. Pre-treat laundry?
Pre-treat your stains before you put them in the wash, right? So this could be dirt or some coffee or something like that, right? You see how it's lifting that out of there? We can use the aerosol to punch through that if you wanted to, but what you're doing is, to your point, David, what you did is you sprayed this on your bed, you walked away, and you came back 20 minutes later and the stain was gone, and the same thing goes for pre-treating. Pre-treat your stains, put them in the wash, and they'll be gone for good.
Now, Campanelli is in their 19th year, almost 20 years on QVC. The first product you ever brought to QVC was this, the professional point and spray stain remover. However, when you first brought it, it was only 2 cans.
2.
For $24.98.
Yep.
Now we're doing 3 for only $27.48. I can tell you now that 3,000 of these are gone. In the last 5.5 minutes, 3,000 sets have been ordered. This stuff is miracle in a can. When I tell you it's like spraying eraser on your floor, I am not kidding.
Yeah.
This stuff is amazing. When I spilled a full 18-ounce mug of coffee, here's what happened. I brewed coffee, took it upstairs, fell back asleep. I put it on top of my iPad, woke up kind of bleary, grabbed my iPad forgetting the coffee was there, turned over the mug, and all 18 ounces of coffee with creamer, thanks with creamer, went everywhere. Everywhere.
How long ago was that?
That was probably about 6 weeks ago.
Has the stain come back?
No, sir.
Can you smell the creamer?
No, I cannot.
I rest my case.
And coffee has a very strong odor to
Especially
it, right?
with the creamer, if it curdles or it spoils.
All that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So this is why it's so very important that you try this stain remover. It's point, spray, walk away. Now, we have set this up a full 6 feet away from you, right?
Yeah, so this is what I said earlier, is I'm bringing the product to the stain. If you have some stains that you might not be able to reach, this is of course an extreme exaggeration, but I'm bringing the product to the stain. There's a target down there with red ink, but what we're doing is the foaming agent is doing the work for you. If you have a pet stain, maybe your cat or your dog got behind the couch or something like that, and you didn't want to move the couch to get rid of that stain, you can now just use this to get the product to the stain. And oh, by the way, there's a natural odor eliminator in here that's going to make your pet less likely to go back and mark that same spot.
It's point, spray, walk away.
That's
no
it.
scrubbing, no rubbing, no fuss, no muss. Let it dry and then just vacuum.
Vacuum it up with your
All right,
regular
so
vacuum.
we started with 11,000 sets of your point and spray.
Okay.
I have fewer than 5,000 sets to go around.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you right now, is it this camera, Marianne? This one right here? No, come in a little closer. Come in a little closer. It's going to be scary, but come in a little closer. I'm going to tell you right now, this product works. This product does what it says it will do, and you should buy this product. If you've got a new stain or an old stain, give this a try. It is magic stuff. I don't know what it's made of. I just know it works. And that is the truth. All right. Now, let's talk about older stains. If I've got an older stain that is really stubborn, will I have to do a few applications?
You might have to do a few applications, but again, the whole idea is instead of getting on your hands and knees and rubbing and scrubbing with a product like this and praying that it works, we're going to get rid of this. We're going to stand up and shoot from the hip, right? You can see that foaming agent that's lifting and separating the stain from the carpet fiber. I'm doing it on this multicolor carpet to show you that we're not spraying bleach. We're not changing the color of the carpeting, right?
And it's not bleaching out the stain.
Correct.
It's removing the stain. It's separating the stain from the carpet fibers.
That's right.
Now, if you've got a stain removing product at home that requires you to rub and scrub and pull out a scrub brush and paper towels, you're already spending more money than you need to.
Yeah.
Now, this product sold out the last time you and I had it on the air.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely went flying out the door, and it's happening again today. Now, I've got more of these stains, and we've got some side-by-side stains we can both go after here.
Yeah, if you do a little competition, right? How about
All
that?
right. So let's go after.
Go ahead, you start. I'll give you a head start since
you.
you're the professional here.
Oh, I'm hardly a professional.
But
I've
look,
been doing
right?
this a long time.
You see how easy this is, right? You are standing up, at
not
work,
bending over.
getting rid of your stains, right? You're in a nice outfit. Maybe you're having a party. People are coming over, and Uncle Joe tends to spill.
Because you know what? Stains
Look
never
how
happen
fast you are.
at a convenient time, right?
Oh, my goodness.
It's like a flat tire. You never have a flat tire when you've got all the time in the world to deal with it.
That's right. It's one of those, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it situations.
And is there a shelf life on this product?
Well, listen, it all depends. I would probably say you'll use it within the first 2 years that you have it, right? Easy, right? That's the thing. I always say this, especially if you have a pet. Wow, David, you are really a professional.
Well, I own this product. I've done it.
Yeah.
I've done it more times than I can count. And I can tell you every single time I'm like, oh my word.
Yeah, it just works.
It's just like spraying a eraser on the floor.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
All right, so let me update you. We started with 11,000. I have 2,500 left.
Wow.
And I have 1,500 people on the phone lines. And you know what some smart shoppers are doing? They're buying more than one set.
That is super smart.
They're buying more than one set because you get 3 of these cans, and each one is 15 ounces. And you're going to love it. The first time you make a spill, and spills never happen because we expect them, right? They never happen at a time when we've got all the time in the world to deal with it. It happens right before a party, right when you're walking out the door, or it happens during the party.
That's right.
And I was at a party one time, hosting a party one time, and someone turned a whole glass of red wine upside down. I just went, I was like, hang on, I've got a stain remover. I was like, can you not spill anything else, please? Thanks. And then took it right out. This stuff is magic.
Did you have to stop the party?
No.
Did you spray it and it went away?
I sprayed it and went away.
Did you move on about the party?
And then they all asked me where they could
Where
get it.
you get it, exactly.
I said, where do I work?
Where do you think?
Where do I work?
That's right.
All right, so this is what it's all about. It's hard to keep in stock because the last time we had it on the air, Chris, you and I, it's sold out.
Yep.
I have only 1,200 left out of the 11,000 we started with. Now, 1,500 left.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we've got more people on the phones now than we have quantity left.
Oh, okay.
You know what they call that? A race to the finish line.
That's a race to the finish line.
Now, as this is trickling out the door, I know this is not an easy subject, but it is an important day.
It is.
For you to talk about your dad.
Oof.
And your dad, we lost.
We did.
He is looking out for us from heaven. He's in this picture. So we're gonna get a shot of your dad. But tell us about him.
I'm lucky to have 2 fathers. Whew.
It's okay, Bob. Take your time.
This
Breathe hard.
That's my dad. I was adopted. Not a lot of people know that. This is my dad, and that's my brother. 17 years older than me.
Yeah.
Like a father to me also. I want to show you something. This is funny. That's me and Joe. Look at that.
Is that you and Joe?
That's me and Joe. Come on.
Now,
look at
many
that.
of you know
That'll
Joe
make you smile.
From being on the air here at QVC, and there's 11 years between you two?
17 years.
17, I beg your pardon.
I was adopted, so Joe was 17 when I was born, and that picture that we have down there, that's my dad in the middle, Joe on the end, my mom on the other side, and Joe's wife, Joyce. You'll see her in a lot in the B-roll. So when I say this is a whole family situation, it is a whole family situation.
It is a whole family situation, and we are better because he was a good dad to you.
Yes, he was.
And now we've got you, and you know what? This just sold out, sir.
Thank you, everybody.
Again.
Thank you so much.
Again. And I'm telling you what, it is the magic stuff. So it might be waitlist eligible, I'm told. So
I believe
if that's the case, place your order. If we get stock back in within 45 days, we'll automatically fulfill your order.
You got it.
If we don't, your order will automatically cancel. You don't have to call us. And that works out nicely.